Okay, so tonight I want to talk a bit about consistency because we know that consistency is the name of the game, and if you're going to achieve anything, we know that you need to be consistent. You need to be putting in habits and actions consistently, okay? And what I found is that learning a language has taught me how to be consistent, okay? In particular, the power of making things easy for a start. Okay, so basically, quick background run. I've been learning Spanish for about a year and a half now, and I use loads of different resources, but one thing that I use a lot is an app called Duolingo. If you're learning a language and you don't use Duolingo, you're doing it wrong. Basically, it's amazing. It's free and the content is outrageous. And what you can, like, one feature of Duolingo is you can get, like, you set yourself goals every day. And then you can get a streak. So it tells you how many days, you've checked in and you've done your goal. Okay. So being all keen and all, having the new enthusiasm, I went for the highest score possible, which was 50 XP, which is basically doing 5 lessons a day. So I was like, right, cool, go straight for it. And this was great for like 2 weeks. And I did it every day for like 2 weeks, and then I was rubbish. I checked in every now and again. I'd never do more than 20 days in a row. And it just got to the point where I was like, I'm not practicing what I preach here. So I changed it, and I changed it to 20 XP, which was 2 lessons a day. And it literally changed everything for me. Okay, so like I say, when I was doing 5 lessons a day, I would never do more than 20 days in a row. I'd do great for a couple of weeks. I'd do nothing for a couple of weeks. I'd do a lesson here and there. But I'd never go more than 20 days in a row by doing those 5 every day, okay? When I changed it to 20 or 2 lessons a day, as soon as I did that, I did 160 days, I think it was about 160 days, in a row. Every single day for 160 days, I did at least 2 lessons, okay? And what I also found which was quite interesting was that when I was doing the 5 lessons a day, if I checked in at all, I would do 5 lessons and that was it. And I very rarely do that. But when I did the 2 lessons a day, at least once a week, I would do 10 lessons in one go, which I never did before, okay? But most importantly, not only did I that, but most importantly, every single day for 160 days, I did a minimum of 2 lessons a day. And that is the key, okay? It's consistency. And I think this is the biggest problem that people make when they sort of set their fitness and nutrition goals. They literally just bite off more they can chew, okay? So, a few examples. They go from trying to eat 1 serving of veg a day to 5. They go from doing no exercise at all to trying to do 1 hour a day 6 times a week. They go from trying to drink 1 litre of water a day to 3 litres. They try to go from 1,000 steps a day to 10,000. And it just gets to the point where, just like me, it's great for a couple of weeks. You have that enthusiasm, you're motivated, but motivation sucks. It will go. And when it does, if it's too hard, it will become too much and you will quit. Okay? Now, I do want to say, if you're the type of person that can handle these big jumps, great. If you can be consistent and you can do it and you can go from one extreme to the other and do it consistently, fantastic, do it. But if you're the type of person that, you look back now and you think, I just do really well for a little bit and then I quit because it just gets too much. And, if you're constantly restarting, you're constantly quitting and restarting again, it may be worth looking at the process, at the goals that you set, because you just may be making it too hard for yourself, okay? Now, your goals should push you 100%, but it should not break you. It's, like I said, it's the consistent action, and you need to set up your goals to allow you to be consistent. I know for a fact that my Spanish is far from amazing, but I know for a fact that it is 10 times better now than it is 10 times better than it would be if I'd have stuck with the 5 lessons a day, because I never would have done it. Whereas every single day now, not only do I do 2 lessons on Duolingo, I do 2 lessons on another app called Memrise. I listen to about an hour of a podcast every single day. And that's all because I made it easy for myself for a start, okay? Because what you need to remember is something done consistently is better than nothing done ever, okay? So something is better than nothing. 30 minutes of exercise is better than none, better than nothing, okay? 5,000 steps a day is better than 1,000. 3 servings of veg is better than 1. And 2 litres of water is better than 1, okay? So something done every day is better than nothing. And you, like I say, don't, you know, if you can handle the big jump, fantastic, but don't be afraid to make your goals small for a start, because you can always make them bigger, larger, harder when you can get that consistency done, okay? So there's the video for tonight, guys. Hopefully you got some value from that. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, and share, because I always appreciate it. Have a great evening, and I shall see you in the next video.